is 2nd down and 8. Sudfeld straight back. Here comes the blitz. He looks, he fakes, he fires, complete, got her, touchdown.
Joining us for Eagles Tape Study is Eagles head coach Doug Pederson. Coach, how you doing?
Good, Ike. How you?
Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Before we get into the video, just some quick thoughts on the team coming out of training camp heading into the regular season.
You know, start with the defense. Typically, they're ahead of the game. They're playing extremely well right now. You know, we're not as efficient on offense right now as I would like. I think special teams is doing a really good job. We've improved each and every week. Kind of right where we want to be. Obviously, we're missing some pieces, but we got some time now that the season is here, and we'll start getting some of these guys back here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the preseason is obviously the opportunity for some young guys to develop. And I tell you, your quarterback, man, Nate Sudfeld, just watching him in that final game last year, I know he had to do a lot of work this offseason. He looks totally different, man. Looked real good in the preseason.
You know, he's gotten a lot of snaps, and it was by design, you know, obviously with Carson not getting any contact drills. So he and Nick really have gotten a lot of time, and I've really been impressed with the way he's kind of shown some poise in the pocket, the way he's seen the field, and you know, kind of led the charge. He's done a nice job all preseason.
Yeah, some real nice plays. Starting here with your rookie tight end in the 2nd round out of South Dakota State.
Yeah, you know, he's very athletic. He runs extremely well. Body control is really good. He's learning to play the game really at this level. But this is just a great sense of feel. You know, it's a zone look. It's a post corner combination, so we're taking the top off with Kamar, and then really Dallas is supposed to run a corner route, but he kind of feels, you know, the void. You can just kind of see this box look right here, so he kind of feels that. Nate obviously scrambles, you know, works out. Great job with him just vision down the field. You know, most quarterbacks would just take off and try to get what they can and get out of bounds, but he keeps his eyes down the field, and Dallas does a really nice job here just kind of finding the hole, finding the void, sliding with the quarterback as he steps back inside, and then Nate delivers a strike and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice job on both guys' part there. You got to give your quarterback a window somewhere he can put the ball for you.
Exactly right, and he did a nice job of sort of sliding back inside and creating that window for Nate.
And up here in New England, I like this play because obviously he gives himself a little more time to get this ball off. New England's bringing some pressure. A nice job here by Richard Rodgers and Nate Sudfeld connecting up for this touchdown.
Yeah, you know, Richard was one of our free agent acquisitions in the spring, and he's really done a nice job for us. And really, he's a versatile guy. He can be an inline blocker and also run some routes. Nice little release move right there. So now he's one-on-one up top with the safety. You know, safety one-on-one here. He is running a corner route in the back of the end zone. Again, this is not a good feeling for a quarterback.
Right. When
you got a free blitzer in your face. One of the things he does a nice job is he anticipates it, and then he gets the ball out of his hand, kind of knowing where Richard's going to end up, and it's just a great throw, great catch, great way for us to get on the board up in New England.
Nice job, Nate, dropping this ball in here to Richard. Good job of Richard catching it, too.
Yeah, and Richard, you know, this is one of those contested catches that you like to see from, you know, your big body tight ends. They're not used to really catching the ball over their shoulder as much. They're usually more coming at you type catchers, and he did a great job there, reeling it in, and of course staying in bounds for the touchdown.
A couple of your other young players developed also this offseason. It's nice to see what Shelton Gibson was able to do here in the preseason.
Shelton, you know, he's got a lot of speed. And, you know, a year ago he was one of our gunners on special teams and utilized that speed there. And so this preseason we've been able to, you know, put him in positions to do that one-on-one matchup. So, you know, this is just coming off the goal line. It's just a straight go route on both sides. And again, Nate does a great job of, you know, with the safety kind of tucked in the middle of the field right here, holding him and then just throwing a beautiful throw up the field that allows Shelton to get this ball.
And also you see sometimes these young receivers, they won't leave enough room here for the quarterback to throw the ball to him.
Yeah, and you know what ends up happening is Shelton ends up going inside of the defender. He slips inside, and then we teach to try to stack him again and get back out what we call the red line, even though there is no red line on the field. We got one on our practice field. And then Nate does a great job. You can see how he sort of brings him back to that red line and drops it right in where that red line would be, which is 5 yards off of the sideline. So again, a nice, great over-the-shoulder catch, contested throw, and it's a great way to get 50 yards coming off your own goal line.
Tape Study is brought to you by Chickies and Pete's, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.